I want to tell you a brief story of a mother's motivation to her son. I have a son in high school. He always felt so withdrawn from both school activities and that of public functions. Even in churches, he always sat alone. He was much more like a dullard. When I noticed this, I picked special interest in my son because I didn't want that for my son. So I began to encourage him and make him feel he was the best child in the world. That was how I began. Even when I knew I had so much to work on him, yes, I knew my son wasn't smart and intelligent, but I made it a duty to be his teacher, coach, and a role model. I was also his best friend. As time went on, I soon realized his school had begun to entrust him with so many tasks at their school events. He had also started representing the school at inter-school events or public outings. My son now began to make friends and he had time to study. One day, he came home with a written presentation. The school had given him a written speech to study, which he would present at an event the school was hosting during the weekend. The Commissioner for Education would be visiting the school alongside some dignitaries. I felt so happy and proud that my son had been given this big role to make a presentation at such event. He brought the written paper to me and began to do a rehearsal presentation before me as his audience. Just when he started, I began to cheer and clap and nod my head as though I was listening to the best orator in the world. His confidence and exposure and composure surged, and his oratory prowess began to spring up as though he had been with the script for well over a week. Yes, he made some mistakes, and I only corrected him after he had finished reading the speech. I had made myself his #1 fan and supporter. That his former self of timidity and dullness gave way for a bold, intelligent, and now smart boy. My son now isn't the person he used to be because I made myself available for him both as a teacher, a role model, and I made him believe in himself. And guess what? The presentation earned my son so much accolade that he was awarded a scholarship by the Commissioner for Education. Thank you.